Hey guys, what's going on? Well, I have decided together to the public on my way of demonstrating, real life scenarios of martial arts in which I believe and that I know that work for me. For me. So, in my opinion, the techniques, the moves, and things that I have performed in real life street fights have gotten me out of a lot of danger and helped me succeed and get through all types of various fights and attacks that I've been through, whether it be multiple, whether it be one, whether they be easy opponents, whether it be big opponents, whether it be strong opponents, whether it be fast, long arms, and it doesn't matter. You see, I'm not much on kata. What I believe is if you have the right if you have the right positioning, it takes strength, definitely balance, coordination, timing, and if you have those things to go along with the right attitude, the right mindset, and also you've got to know what you're doing. I mean, don't go out there and get yourself killed. Trying to be overconfident, and you've got to know your strikes. You've definitely got to know uh, how to close the gap, and this is a lot of things I'm going to be talking about in my new book that I'm creating. So I don't. I'm not a fan of kata because even though it's nice to know the forms of the kata and the styles and things like that. Most of it just does not work in a real street fight unless it's somebody who is totally amateur that has no idea of how to fight or something like that. Now, you may be able to pull off some techniques, but that's just the whole point. I want to create and base a style on every type of opponent that you have, which is, a lot of them are going to be, catching you off guard or catching you in different areas, in different positions, sitting down, uh, while you're reading a book, catching you from behind, uh, various techniques that you need to know. So, you know, uh, I've always been a person that's been very aware of their surroundings, and that is key. And you always got to think, what if? What if? How would I react? What would I do in this situation? And the thing is that you've got to be tough. Plain and simple, you got to be tough. Because if someone hits you, you can't fold up. You, you've got to, get yourself back together quick, within quarter second. Get yourself back together quick, and think, react, act, react, act, react. That's what martial arts is about. Act, react. So there's no time to be a pansy, and oh my God, oh, I hurt my finger. No, you've got to act, react, and sometimes you've got to bear pain just to get through. And I remember one time when I was slamming somebody, I tore my meniscus and my leg went in, my knee went in, and I had to finish the fight on top of him, ground and pound him. And even though my right leg was giving out, I still bare through the pain, found another way to take my opponent out, and I won the fight. And then afterwards, someone called the ambulance for me. but my knee was, and to this day, my knee is still bad. So that's why I don't do a lot of high kicks, and I don't do a lot of twisting and things like that. So I found another way for me to demonstrate my martial arts with my hand movements, my hip movement, uh, a lot of balancing techniques and things like that. So I think that is essential in order to overcome a lot of opponents in the martial arts world. So it's about being brave. It's about being fierce. It's about knowing the right time to attack and when not to attack. It's about having the proper defense. It's about having the proper offense. It's about not know. It's about knowing when to strike and when not to strike. It's learning how to take a punch or a kick or a strike. It's about that inner strength that you have to come together. It's about turning anger into energy. Turn anger into energy to help you to focus and put it all together into one in order to overcome your opponent. So, if you'd like to learn more, keep checking out my channel. God bless you guys. I love you, and good night.